My name is Jim Collins. Gail, she didn't really give me much of a choice. Once she kept quiet, none of this would have happened. And why did I tell her? I think I told her everything because I suppose it was because I wanted to give this love thing a spin. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Today is Sunday. Let's go back to Tuesday, lunchtime, her apartment. It means more money, but I'd have to move to St. Paul.
How much money is more money?
It's more. Just more. Why don't you, move out there with me?
That's rich, Jimbo. You got an engagement ring to go along with that request? Besides, I like it here.
You have a better idea on how to get ahead in life?
What about Harry Davis? When's that lecherous old fart gonna buy the farm?
Not anytime soon.
I process his expense reports. There's no way he is buying all those meals on company time.
So he takes a little home to the wife and kids. There are worse crimes.
It's time someone got a promotion. And I want children.
Look, the only way I'm going to make supervisor anytime soon is if Harry Davis moves up or somebody kills the poor bastard.
Well, I guess you'll just have to kill him then.
We should be getting back.
Okay. Let's not walk in at the same time.
Count on it.
Give me a kiss. Ow!
It's nowhere near as hard as you like it.
And that's how we
So, I was going to kill Harry. Until tonight, I'd never asked myself how I was going to do it. My head was swimming with thoughts of being next in line for supervisor and the money that came with that. But murder? This was a complicated business. I'd always wanted to kill, but I'd always kept things civil. You know, fistfights, bloody noses, broken limbs, mostly on folks I knew I could lick. But this one needed planning. And there was the moment of the kill. Was I up to the task? When I asked myself, the answer came immediately. Yes. Yes. Hell, maybe I could even pin it on one of the boys at the office. There was Steve, 20 years with the company and still manning the phone banks? What makes a man throw in the towel? We were friendly, Steve and I, but not so friendly that I wouldn't have been glad to see him carted away for murder. And there was Kevin, the new kid. Ambitious, hungry, A for effort Kev. You stood in his shoes and looked ahead 20 years and you got Steve. Having Kev locked up for the murder of Harry Davis would not have been a tough sell. A young man like that in a hurry to move up. There's your motive right there. At least in prison he'd learn real human suffering. Tonight was the night Harry liked to have a couple of drinks after work. So I wondered if maybe tonight was going to be the night he was going to die.
No, Harry. I'm just not ready for a relationship yet. Don't worry, I won't be asking you out. Except for a drink now and then.
Bottoms up.
What do you say to one more at the treetop? Huh? Huh? Nah, it's not the Harry Davis I know. Come on, come on.
I gotta get home to the
Nah.
wife and kids.
The missus will understand. Come on, Harry boy, come on.
Work.
No, listen. We'll take my car. Then you can drink all you want, and I'll drive you home. And then tomorrow, I'll pick you up and drive you in. How's that? Huh? Come on.
Nah, Jimmy, you're a good egg.
Shucks, Harry.
Did I ever tell you about the penguin? We used to keep him in the basement at work. We called him Frumpy. Was the black part of his coat had these little brown spots on it. He looked like his tuxedo always needed cleaning.
How'd you get him, anyway?
Oh, Steve's pal Joey. He had a buddy that worked at the Quamarium. Aquarium. He gave him to us. Told us keep him cold and feed him fishies. You know, the little kind like you get at the market in town. Anyway, there was a walk-in freezer in the basement from when the place used to be a restaurant. We put him down there with a big old sun lamp. It was penguin paradise. That is, until the freezer started going on the fritz. And those stuck-up assholes upstairs, they stopped pitching in for Frumpy's fishies. Can you believe that? And the little tyke, he was down there all alone. All alone. I mean, come on. If you could get one, why couldn't you get two? One day he died. He hung up his tuxedo for a little pair of penguin angel wings.
Gee, that's so sad.
We just took the little guy one night and chucked him in the river like he was a bunch of garbage or something. I wonder sometimes about people.
Harry, it was a penguin. It's a little stuffy. I'm just going to take off my jacket.
Why don't you open the window?
I could do that, Harry. But then I'd still be driving.
Funny about killing someone. You never really know how it's going to go until you do it. Then everything goes kind of quiet. Was it thrilling? It sure was. I wanted to go out and do it again.
Harry, I felt like I was floating above the car. The whole scene laid out below me, and I was watching myself about to off the poor bastard. That's when I knew I was good to go. My confidence skyrocketed. I figured if I could take out a 350-pound piece of meat like him, imagine what I could do with smaller folk. Oh, and about Harry's penguin story. Let me tell you something about the weak-hearted, the compassionate. I don't feel for them. Why should I? I don't know what Harry was feeling when I killed him. I don't know what his face was telling me. Emotionally, I mean. I know what his face looked like. It was the face people get when they're being killed.